UFOs frequently appear near active volcanoes, with examples including Popocatépetl in Mexico, Mount Etna in Italy, and Kilauea in Hawaii. Videos showing luminous objects entering or emerging from volcanic craters circulate widely on social media and conspiracy websites. Theorists propose various reasons for alleged extraterrestrial interest in volcanoes, including energy harvesting from geothermal heat, resource extraction of rare minerals, establishment of subterranean bases, accessible through volcanic conduits, or even planetary defense systems regulating Earth's internal energy. The relationship between unidentified flying objects and volcanic activity has intrigued conspiracy theorists and captured public imagination in recent years. This theory proposes that advanced extraterrestrial technology manipulates Earth's geological processes, potentially triggering or influencing volcanic eruptions for purposes unknown. The ability to deliberately trigger volcanic eruptions or massive earthquakes would represent an ultimate strategic weapon in any potential extraterrestrial conflict. The volcano itself could be turned into a weapon of tremendous destructive power, and the presence of UAPs could be linked to the testing, preparation, or deployment of this geoweaponry, either for defense, offense, or as a show of force. UFOs frequently appear near active volcanoes, with examples including Popocatépetl in Mexico, Mount Etna in Italy, and Kilauea in Hawaii. Videos showing luminous objects entering or emerging from volcanic craters circulate widely on social media and conspiracy websites. A specific instance often cited to demonstrate a potential causal link involves the Fuego volcano in Guatemala. According to reports, there were observations of unusual lights and aerial objects in the area, preceding its significant and devastating eruption in 2018. This temporal proximity between the sighting of these phenomena and the subsequent eruption is presented as a key piece of evidence, suggesting that UAP activity may not merely be coincidental, but could potentially serve as a precursor or even a trigger for major volcanic events. This example is used to support the idea that these objects are engaged in monitoring or actively influencing geological processes. One prominent theory suggests that volcanoes represent a potent and concentrated source of energy that could be harnessed by advanced technology. The immense geothermal heat, the kinetic energy of an eruption, the powerful electromagnetic fields generated by tectonic activity, and the plasma within volcanic plumes could all theoretically be harvested as power sources. For a civilization capable of interstellar travel, tapping into such raw planetary energy could be efficient for fueling their craft or equipment. Volcanic processes are known to bring rare minerals and elements from deep within the Earth's mantle to the surface. It is theorized that these unique materials, which may be difficult to find elsewhere on the planet or in the solar system, could be the target of extraction operations. The volcanic conduits and vents would provide direct access to these resources. Active volcanic zones, with their vast and largely inaccessible network of subsurface chambers and tunnels, could provide ideal locations for such clandestine installations. The heat and geological activity could serve as a natural cloak against human detection technology, and the observed UAPs could be shuttles moving between the surface and these hidden subterranean bases, using the volcanic craters as entry and exit points. A more benevolent theory posits that these advanced entities are engaged in a form of planetary stewardship. Their technology could be designed to regulate the Earth's internal energy, to prevent catastrophic geological events that would destabilize the ecosystem. By carefully triggering smaller, controlled eruptions, they could vent excess pressure and avoid a much larger, civilization-threatening supereruption. In this scenario, the UAPs are part of a sophisticated planetary defense system, monitoring volcanic vitals and intervening when necessary to maintain balance. A more ominous proposal is that this technology could be weaponized. The ability to deliberately trigger volcanic eruptions or massive earthquakes would represent an ultimate strategic weapon in any potential extraterrestrial conflict. The volcano itself could be turned into a weapon of tremendous destructive power, and the presence of UAPs could be linked to the testing, preparation, or deployment of this geoweaponry, either for defense, offense, or as a show of force. The release of declassified government reports, most notably the 2021 preliminary assessment from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, ODNI, on UAPs, has marked a significant shift in official stance. The report acknowledged 144 reports from government sources between 2004 and 2021, with 143 remaining unexplained. This move towards transparency, coupled with the rebranding from the stigmatized term UFO to the more clinical UAP, represents an effort to reduce stigma and encourage serious scientific and governmental study. The institutional acknowledgement of UAPs has had an unintended consequence. It has provided new fuel for theories linking UFO activity to natural phenomena, such as volcanic eruptions. If the US government admits it cannot explain the behavior of certain aerial objects, then, according to some theorists, it becomes more plausible that those objects could be interacting with geological systems in ways not yet understood by human science. The ODNI report, combined with congressional hearings and whistleblower testimonies, has created a cultural moment in which previously marginalized ideas are receiving renewed attention. Within this context, the volcano-UFO correlation is no longer dismissed outright, but is instead examined, at least in alternative circles, as a potential area of legitimate inquiry. Beyond statistics and media, the UFO volcano phenomenon resonates on a deeper cultural and psychological level. Volcanoes have long been symbols of primal power, destruction, and rebirth, forces beyond human control that evoke both fear and awe. In many ancient mythologies, volcanoes were seen as the dwelling places of gods or gateways to the underworld. The idea that modern advanced extraterrestrials might still inhabit or monitor these sites taps into enduring archetypes. The UFO, as a symbol, represents the unknown, the transcendent, and the potentially divine. Its appearance near a volcano, a site of raw geological power, creates a symbolic convergence of cosmic and terrestrial forces. For many, this convergence satisfies a deep psychological need to believe that humanity is not alone, that the universe is sentient, and that great forces are at work behind the veil of ordinary reality. However, this shift has also inadvertently provided new fuel for speculative theories, as official acknowledgement of unexplained phenomena is seen by many as validation of existing beliefs, including those related to volcanic activity. The relationship between unidentified aerial phenomena and active volcanic zones remains a subject of intense interest and speculation within certain public domains. Documented observations, primarily through video evidence from volcanoes such as Popocatépetl, Mount Etna, Kilauea, and Fuego, present a persistent pattern of anomalous activity that demands consideration. Various theoretical models have been proposed to explain this alleged extraterrestrial interest, ranging from energy harvesting and resource extraction to the establishment of bases, planetary defense, and weaponization.